we've got a bit of a dated old kitchen, and bit by bit we're trying to just fix it up here and there where we can. This is a project she's wanted to do for a while, so taking a screw off here. So that we can finish up or start even with her project.
Hi guys, Ellie here, and we're in the kitchen. So today I'm very excited because I get to start with a little bit of a project that I've been hoping to get done for a while. I'm going to turn the camera and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Okay guys, so I'm essentially hunched down in the area that our stove normally stands in, and unfortunately this cupboard is starting to peel and it's left this wood grain showing, and it's a little bit of a pain and an eyesore to me personally. It doesn't affect how our kitchen runs or change the quality of our lives immensely if I fix this, but it gives me peace of mind. And since I spend a lot of time in the kitchen, whether it be cooking us dinner or baking or even just storing the produce that we've already grown, I use this space and I want to feel comfortable in my space. And while our kitchen has very strong bones, it needs a little bit of updating. And this particular project has been in the works for a while, for me at least. So what I plan to do is a more cost-effective fix on this cupboard for us that will hold us over hopefully for a longish term, that still fits with what we currently have, so that it doesn't look out of place or wrong. My plan is to use this self-adhesive vinyl that I bought at a local hardware store, and I'm going to measure it out and cut it to size and stick it to this counter. It is a wood grain, which hopefully will match with some of the wood grain finish in the kitchen that already exists. I have never done this before, and I could fail horribly, but it could work, and I could absolutely learn to love this space. Let's give it a shot. For this actual cupboard, I have already scrubbed it down with a degreaser, but I want to make sure that the surface that I'm sticking my vinyl to is rough enough for it to adhere to, in the hope that it'll last slightly longer. So my plan is to come through and sand the surface so it's a little bit more gritty and has a bit more grip. And hopefully even out the little sections where the screw was and where the paint is coming off on the actual board itself. So Dingo bought me a mouse for some of my DIY projects not too long ago. So this is a perfect opportunity for me to get a start on this and learn how to use it while I develop my skills on small projects. So today I'm using an 80 grit sandpaper. It's apparently a medium grit, so in case anybody's wondering, that's what I'm using.
It shows you on the back of the pad.
And it says 180.
There you go.
120 and an 80.
There you go.
We'll start with the 80.
Yeah.
Does it have to line up with the holes?
Preferably that's where the vacuum is. The suction for the vacuum. And that helps clear the sandpaper. As long as the holes are open.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
We're good to go. This one side holes.
That feels good.
Okay.
Yeah. And that mouse sander work all right for you?
Yeah.
That's good.
You've sanded this down, and this edge is very nice, but over here we have a little bit of bubbling in this vinyl coating or whatever it is on. My plan is to just remove this to pull this piece off here, but I want to try my very best. Never mind. Right, so this is what we're sitting with at the moment. Now that we've removed this paint, I'm just going to go over it with the sander again, and we'll move on to the next step. So just before I start on this particular task, I thought it was a good opportunity just to clean the floor up, since the stove is actually going to come back here. In the corner I do have a bit of a grease buildup in the corner, so I'm just putting down some bicarb and a bit of vinegar, and I'm going to let that fizz and bubble, and I'll come back and I'll clean it up. I can take the standing knife and cut this, run the standing knife down here and trim this edge
No, I don't know.
and up here, and then when I get to this part,
I'm sure you've got hold on.
by the air fryer, I think there's one. Gonna use my hairdryer to
Heat it up.
use my hairdryer to heat it up. It went on really nicely,
Oh, that's good.
smoothly.
That's good.
So I want to heat it,
Yeah.
go over it one more time.
With the tool, the spatula.
Yeah.
That's really nice. Yeah. No, that's really nice. And it goes on nicely with the hairdryer.
The hairdryer helps the process,
Yeah.
if anything.
Bonds it.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I'm attempting to put the second piece up now. I'm starting again in the back corner and working my way to the front. Let's see how it goes. Alright, so I'm finished putting the vinyl in, and we're going to put our stove back, and then I'll show you what the next step is before we do a full reveal. So because I feel like the reveal wouldn't be a full reveal until I neaten this, I'm just going to quickly neaten the shelf and refill some of our bottles. Like our mixed herbs, I'm just going to top them up and organize this. Okay guys, time for the big reveal. Doesn't that look really amazing? This came out so much better than I thought it would. We haven't tested cooking with the heat next to it yet, but we'll see how that holds up. But I'm pretty proud of the way it looks. Thanks for joining me today, guys. I really did have a blast doing this project, and I hope you enjoyed watching it. Have a great weekend. Enjoy!